Hello everyone, you're watching PlayStation Access. My name's Rob, and today we'll be taking you through 7 awesome bargains we've picked out from the Days of Play sale. Head over to the PlayStation Store, either via your console or online at store.playstation.com, and you can save up to 75% on a range of brilliant games until the 8th of June. There are loads of wallet-pleasing discounts on offer, but for now, here are our picks of 7 deals you really can't ignore. Let's start with the stylish action horror of Ghostwire Tokyo from the team behind The Evil Within. In this first-person adventure, you play as Akito, who survives a supernatural attack on Tokyo thanks to being possessed by a spirit called KK. Not only does KK save Akito from the fog that's transformed Tokyo citizens into deranged spirits, he also bestows upon you elemental powers that come in very handy when taking on the demons roaming the streets. When it comes to ghost busting, nothing beats a good fireball. Ghostwire Tokyo takes advantage of the PlayStation 5 DualSense wireless controller, with voices echoing through the built-in speakers and haptic feedback enabling you to feel the difference between the various magical signs you cast. Ghostwire Tokyo is available with 50% off in the Days of Play sale until the 8th of June. Next, we have the heart-wrenching Life is Strange True Colors. In this narrative adventure, you shape the story of Alex Chen, a young orphan headed to the town of Haven Springs, where she reunites with her long-lost brother. When a devastating tragedy occurs, it's up to Alex to piece together what really happened, investigating the seemingly idyllic town using her supernatural powers of empathy to see and influence the emotional state of other people. And if that gets a bit too much, well, at least there's a very good cat to play with. As with previous Life is Strange games, the choices you make push the story in different directions, adding weight to every moral dilemma. You never know what consequences your actions could have later on, but there's one decision that should be easy for anyone yet to play Life is Strange True Colors. With 50% off in the Days of Play sale, picking this one up is a no-brainer. Next up, are you ready for the revolution? In Far Cry 6, it's up to you to lead the fight against Anton Castillo, a malevolent leader who rules the fictional Caribbean state of Yara with an iron fist. As you would expect from Far Cry, the world is beautiful, vast, and overflowing with quests and side activities, plus a bunch of lovely animal friends who can melt your heart and your enemy's defenses. Just look at this little guy. Yes, that's right. And I sneak past completely undetected. This entry in the shooter series also doesn't skimp on the buzz of wielding an exotic armory, and while the usual suspects are all here, like grenade launchers and miniguns, there's also some really funky weaponry this time, like a CD player that spits out discs of death. If liberating an island while hopping into all manner of wild shootouts sounds like your jam, then you can save 60% on Far Cry 6 right now. Now it's time to swing back into the exhilarating adventures of Nathan Drake in Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection. Bundling together remastered versions of Uncharted 4: A Thief's End and Uncharted The Lost Legacy, Drake has never looked or sounded better than he does on PS5. With 60 frames per second action, faster loading times, DualSense features like haptic feedback, and 3D audio support. While it's nice to have plenty of reasons to replay these iconic adventures, this collection is a timely reminder that both games are classics in their own right. Whether it's guiding Drake down a crumbling clock tower in Madagascar or exploring the expansive Western Ghats as Chloe, this pair offer almost unparalleled thrills, making them an essential part of any player's collection. Treat yourself to 2 of PlayStation's finest adventures now by saving 40% on Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection. One of PlayStation's most charming icons makes a return next in Sackboy: A Big Adventure. This time around, the lovable yarn superstar is trying to rescue the citizens of Craftworld from the evil Lord Vex. What that means is you'll be playing through plenty of platforming delights as you tackle loads of lively levels that will test your skills and, thanks to a killer soundtrack, get you tapping your feet. Seriously, Toxic by Britney Spears is in this. While you can take the challenge on your own, Sackboy A Big Adventure supports both online and offline co-op for up to 4 players, so you can get friends and family in on the fun of navigating the perils that Vex has set out for you. And if you really want a challenge, you can take on the Knitted Night Trials that offer bespoke speedrunning levels. These are such a good workout, your thumbs will have a six-pack by the end. You can grab Sackboy's latest for 43% off in the Days of Play sale until the 8th of June. If you're after an adventure in a galaxy far, far away, then you're in luck with our next game. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order tells the story of Cal Kestis, a former Jedi apprentice who has been living in hiding since the traumatic events of Order 66. When Empire Inquisitors discover his existence, he is rescued by a former Jedi Knight and starts to properly master his latent Force powers, which means that some poor stormtroopers are about to meet the wrong end of a lightsaber. And on the subject of the lightsaber, it feels truly powerful as you learn to wield it against the Empire's many troopers. Plus, you get to explore Star Wars locations both new and old, like the icy caves of Zepho or the Wookiee home of Kashyyyk. And most importantly of all, you get to meet Star Wars best droid, BD-1. Sorry, R2-D2, you had a good run. It's never been a better time to become a Jedi, as you can save 75% on Fallen Order in the Days of Play sale right now. Finally, it's time to discover what kind of cop you are with Disco Elysium: The Final Cut. This surreal detective RPG puts you in the shoes of a chaotic detective who, quite frankly, is a bit of a mess. Not only does he start the game not knowing who he is or why he's even in the city of Martinez, it's also pretty clear that he loves the sauce a little too much. And no, I'm not talking about overdoing it on the ketchup. When he's not trying to figure out what his name is, our hungover detective and his partner, Kim Kitsuragi, are investigating the murder of a man hung up in a hotel courtyard. While that might seem like a relatively straightforward case, Disco Elysium takes it to many unexpectedly gripping directions as you unravel the simmering tensions of this distinctive world. If you're looking for an RPG like no other, you can save 40% on this right now, and 45% if you're a PlayStation Plus member. The Days of Play sale runs until the 8th of June, and you can check out the full range of deals either through the PlayStation Store on your console or online at store.playstation.com. Let us know what games you'll be picking up in the comments below, and don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe as well. And also click the bell if you haven't already, so you never miss out on anything from the world of PlayStation. Thanks for watching.
PlayStation